Hey everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Hope you're having a great day. Before the video starts, I would like to announce my fragrance for my second batch of my fragrance Mint Island is available for pre-orders only. So right now I have 13 bottles left. If you guys would like to purchase a bottle, there's 23 bottles in total, but right now the list is getting lower and lower. So if you'd like to buy a bottle, it's $47. I'll zoom in and show you the bottle and the box presentation. So the fragrance is called Mint Island. It's a fragrance based off, I want a fresh fragrance to wear to work, date night, casual, a very nice minty, citrus, spicy cardamom kind of fragrance. You guys are gonna love this fragrance. The price is $47 for a 15 ml bottle. The note breakdown we have is yuzu, mint, cardamom, patchouli, and sandalwood. You guys are gonna love this fragrance. If you like these type of notes and fragrances, it's an easy fragrance to wear. It's an extrait de parfum fragrance. The perfumer is Zach. His main company is Maison Darius. I'll leave his website down below. But the only way to buy my bottle is pre-orders only. I'll leave my email down below. Accepting PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. So those are my payment plans. Definitely reach out to me. If you like to order a bottle overseas, it's going to cost you $20 more, so it's going to be $67 to order a bottle. Please keep in mind it's going to cover the cost for shipping, so I'm not making any extra off of it. It's just going to make me break even. But I would like you guys to support the channel if you want to support me and my passion. If you like to buy a fragrance, this is the last batch that's going to come out. So if we make it, great. If we don't, we don't. I have an updated video on February 28th. Whether we make sales or we don't, I will refund everybody their money back if we don't have enough pre-orders. This video here, I'm gonna break down my top 6 most common fragrances from 2021. So 2021 came and went kind of fast. Crazy, it's already 2022. Just because you buy a fragrance does not mean you're gonna get comments with that fragrance. Enjoy the fragrance that you buy for yourself. That's number one. You love the fragrance, you love the brand you wanna support, so on and so forth. Everybody's not gonna like your fragrance. I know that personally. After having over 100 fragrance bottles, everybody's not like my fragrances. They either give me negative feedback or they stay away from me. So keep that in mind. There's still COVID in the world, so keep that in mind. People are still wearing masks, so you may not get comments because of that. Do not buy a fragrance just because you want to get comments. That is not the reason to buy a fragrance. You're pretty much giving a fragrance a horrible rating by saying, oh, I get compliments, but you don't even like wearing a fragrance. I want to hear men and women say you smell good. So definitely keep that in mind. These fragrances here, I really love them. I bought them. Besides one of them I got for free, but all the rest of these, I bought these with my hard-earned money. I'll give you my compliments behind each one if I remember them. So what are your top common fragrances for 2021? Leave your list down below. I'm curious, niche, design, or whatever. So my list is niche and designer. Number 6 fragrance is Bond Number 9 Bleecker Street. This fragrance here, oh man, it smells so good. Shout out to my friend Louisiana Fragrance. He loves this. He gave me a sample and I loved it. It smells so good. There's a greenness about this fragrance where it's like you just cut your grass, kind of damp and wet outside. A nice refreshingness about it. There's a sweetness as well. There's cinnamon, there's violet, there's jasmine, oak moss, there's cedar wood, violet leaf. This is a great fragrance. It's something I think I would even like, but I do like the bottle presentation. I wore this the first day I started my new job. I was a temp. My boss was Jason. I won't say my company. I don't get myself in trouble at work or him. He smelled it. He said, oh man, you smell good. What is that? And I told him it was NYC Bond Number 9 Bleecker Street. Oh, he said, that fragrance must be expensive. The way you say that, it must be expensive. Well, it's over $100. Oh, I don't want it. But nevertheless, he said he enjoyed the way this one smelled off me. He's like, man, if I had the money, I'd buy a bottle. So I'll give you a sample. You want one? So he's like, you sure? I said, yeah, I'll give you a sample. This is a fragrance you really need to try it on your skin because everybody's skin chemistry will be different. Note of oak moss, jasmine. To me, it doesn't smell feminine at all. So please keep that in mind. Some jasmine fragrances do kind of lean feminine. This is mainly, I feel like, more of a masculine scent. There's a greenness about it. But with the greenness about it, a woman could wear it as well and pull it off. You got to be prepared because there's a cinnamon in this fragrance, so it gives a little bit of a sweetness in the fragrance. People might lean it towards a gourmand, but I don't think it's technically a gourmand, but there's sweetness and freshness about it as well. Definitely check out Bond Number 9 Bleecker Street. Great performance. It comes in a 50 ml and 100 ml. I'll leave the websites down below if I can find it at discounters or for retail. Definitely check this out. Number 5 fragrance, Xerjoff Renaissance 1861. Yes, a popular fragrance. So I wore this to work one day and we had a new guy come in. I was training him. He's like, man, you smell good. What is that? He's like, that fragrance smells fresh and clean. I'm like, well, it's Xerjoff 1861. He never heard of Xerjoff fragrances. Is that something you could buy at Macy's or Sephora? I said, no, it's more a high-end niche fragrance. I told him it has notes of lemon, bergamot, it's minty, rose, lily of the valley. This is a great fragrance, a very higher up class fragrance, and you're going to get notes with a fragrance like this. Everybody likes these type of notes: lemon, bergamot, mint. These are notes that majority of people feel is very safe to wear. It's fresh, it's clean. These are compliment getter fragrances. I don't think I get compliments with this fragrance here, but because I love Xerjoff in general now. But it smells good, and I got a compliment with this one here at work. If you would like to try a sample of this, I recommend getting a sample at Perfumology. I'll leave a link down below. Near guy will take care of it. He has tons and tons of Xerjoff fragrances now. A lot of new ones too. Definitely check out the whole Xerjoff line. Check out Naxos. My friend Jeff loves Naxos. He loves Naxos. Check out that one. Definitely check out Neo and Kobe. They're all great Xerjoff fragrances. This one, easy 8 hours on your skin. Projection, a good hour and a half to 2 hours. It's great. It's expensive. Keep that in mind. This is going to be a $200 bottle, but get a sample, try it out, and if you really like it, treat yourself, buy yourself a nice bottle. This could be a signature scent for you to wear to work every single day. Definitely check out Xerjoff 1861. Number 4 fragrance is Azoro Wild Mint. So this one here, oh man, smells so good. My friend Jerome, shout out to Jerome, he smelled this fragrance off me when we were shooting some videos outside the park. I think back in May, it was May or June, and he's like, wow, you smell good, what is that? I said Azoro Wild Mint. He never smelled it before. His name was like, oh Chris, I like this fragrance a lot. Here's a funny story. He sprayed some on one day before he went to work, and his girl was like, it's nice, but I don't really like it. He's like, oh man, he really liked the fragrance. And I like it too with the mint, but she said she didn't too much like it. Sometimes mint can give you that that toothpaste feel. Some people don't like toothpaste as smelling it on a fragrance with mint, because mint gives off toothpaste. Sometimes a candy feel, so keep that in mind. This has mint, patchouli, calypso, kind of give it that watermelon feel. But this fragrance is awesome, guys. I love this one a lot. This Wild Mint, he was like, dang, you smell good, man. He's like, and he's gonna buy a bottle because it's under 50 bucks. This is literally a 100 ml bottle for under 50, 60 bucks on FragranceNet, FragranceBuy.ca. This isn't sponsored, but this is where I bought my bottle at, FragranceX.com. This is an amazing mint fragrance, especially if you're on a budget. This is 50, 60 bucks. You're not going to break the bank. You're in that 4 to 5 hours on your skin. But man, that mintiness smells amazing. Guys, you will love the mint in this fragrance. Trust me. If you're a mint lover like I am, this is a fiend right here. This is your fiend. This is your addiction right here. Definitely check out Azoro Wild Mint. Number 3 fragrance is from the house of Roja. This is Roja Parfum Elysium. So this right here, this is the cologne version. This is a funny story. So a friend of mine, I wore this to work. The same temp guy, I worked with him for a couple weeks. His name was Amin. He was like, man, you smell good. He's like, is that Bleu de Chanel? Why? I said, no, man, this is Roja del Elysium. It's very fresh fragrance. But in his mind, it smells like Bleu de Chanel. Get that vibe of this fragrance here. I'm not saying fragrance, but you get a Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage type of feel in this fragrance here. It's very fresh and clean. Now, there's so many notes. You got bergamot, lemon, sandalwood, patchouli, vetiver, cedar. So many notes in this fragrances. Too many to name in this video. This is a great fragrance. If you're stepping away from the designer game, you're tired of Versace doing blue, because I'm tired of it. Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, Versace Pour Homme. Fragrances like that you really do like, definitely check us out here. This is your upgraded beginner niche fragrance in the game. Performance ain't the best. It's in that 4 to 6 hours, but you're going to smell amazing. I wore this to work. I did about 8 sprays because I know it doesn't perform the best, and I worked around him close quarters. Like, oh man, Chris, it smells awesome. So I made him a sample, and he loved it. He's like, I gotta save money and buy a bottle. But I understand his comparison with Bleu de Chanel because it's fresh, has some of the same notes, and you do get that freshness with this with a shower gel / vibe. I get it. This is a masculine scent for women and men. Everybody's gonna like this fragrance here. There is a masculine scent for men, but I know women that wear Elysium too. So keep that in mind. Doesn't matter unisex or not. If you like this fragrance, rock it. Performance isn't the best, like I said, but if you like the fragrance, just wear it. Just wear the fragrance, overspray it if you want, and just be happy wearing a fragrance that you love. That's it. Everything's not going to go 8 or 10 hours. I know that as a viewer. You guys should know that after trying out fragrance after fragrance in your life. Number 2 fragrance from the house of Tom Ford, Ombre Leather Parfum. I love this one, guys. Beautiful. So it's Orris. In this fragrance here, there's violet leaf. There's leather. This fragrance here, there is some woodiness in this fragrance. There's a freshness about this where you can wear leather fragrance in the warmer months. Maybe not dead of summer, but maybe more spring, light, early summer. This is a banger. So I wore this to work. I had to work on the other side of the building, B side, to help out. They were down a few guys, or I think some people called out of work, so on and so forth. I helped the boss over there, and he was like, wow, man, you smell really good. Is that leather? I'm like, yeah, it's a leather-based fragrance. And my boss over there was Majid. He's like, man, that fragrance smells amazing. So I'm like, you want a sample? He's like, if you don't mind, sure. So I told him, I'll make you a sample. He's like, how much does it cost? I was like, it's pricey. He's like, how much? I said, over 100 and something bucks. Oh, I don't want it. I'm like, I can make you a sample. You really? I said, sure. He said he really did like the way this one smells. He doesn't know about Tom Ford, but I told him now he understands what Tom Ford is, a big designer brand, so on and so forth. If you love leather fragrances, if you have the original, you may not need this. But if you want to wear leather from this warmer months, I would suggest this. And the one before this one, I would get for the colder months. But you can wear this all year round leather scent. You're going to smell great. And people like this one. I mean, even a leather fragrance, a lot of guys like it more than women, but nevertheless, I still like this one. My fiance Kelly doesn't like it, but I still wear it. She says it's okay. Not amazing, but she prefers other fragrances in my collection. Definitely check this out, guys. Performance is good. I'm easy getting 8 hours, no questions asked. Projection the first 2 or 3 hours. I'll leave my video down below. Check my full review on Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum. Number 1 fragrance. Man, what do you guys think of this? Leave a comment down below. Number 1 fragrance is pronounced Le Labo. This is Bergamot 22. Oh my God, guys. It smells amazing. Okay. So the story behind this one is fun. It's a great story. I think this is my best compliment story of 2021. I want to brag, but it's a good one. So I have a good friend. We've been friends for years now. My friend Mike. I won't say his last name or his job. I don't want to get him in trouble. But anyway, I met up with him. He lives in Jersey, and he wanted to test drive my new Tesla. I said, sure, no problem. I got it. So I test drove his new vehicle too as well. And dude, he's like, man, you smell good, man. I was like, oh, cool, appreciate it, man. You smell fresh and clean. He knew I do fragrances, so not a big deal. Here's the kicker. So later on, his wife came home, and she walks out, hey, Chris, how you doing? Whatever. Talked to her husband, Mike, and she starts smelling. She's like, Chris, is that you that smells that good? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh my God, that fragrance smells amazing. She's like, I've never smelled that before. That's the best compliment I got all year, guys. I loved it. I literally was going to shed in tears. Bergamot 22 is a very fresh fragrance that women and men both like. It's easy to wear. Now, it might be a fragrance that some people think it's not amazing. It doesn't seem to fit the standards of, oh my God, I need a masculine or amazing fragrance. This is a very fresh and clean fragrance. Nobody's going to tell you stink wearing a fresh and clean fragrance. That's just not going to happen. This is an amazing Bergamot fresh and clean fragrance that most people like. Women wear it, guys wear it, perfectly unisex. In the house of Le Labo, I love this fragrance, guys. I told you I loved it from the door. This is my favorite. And I always go back and forth between this one and Santal 33. I love them both, but this is an amazing scent. You guys should definitely check out Bergamot 22. Performance, you might get 6, 7 hours, maybe 8. I got about 6 hours on my skin. We have no complaints. It's a freshie. You know a lot of freshies. This is amazing freshie. You get 6 hours. I enjoy it. This is definitely worth a bigger bottle if you have the money. Buy 100 ml. If not, this is okay for $196 for a 50 ml. If you want a signature scent to wear all year round, get Bergamot 22. Buy the 100 ml bottle. You won't regret it. And you can customize your bottle, which is pretty cool. I have casual fragrances, but nevertheless, definitely check out Bergamot 22. And I'll leave a full review on this fragrance and every fragrance I talked about in this video in the description below if I remember. You guys watched another fragrance video. If you like my type of content and haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I really hope you show your support by clicking that red subscribe button down below. Without you guys subscribing to the channel, watching the videos, there would be no Casual Fragrance channel. I do a lot of work behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. So if you'd like to support the channel anyway, just click the red subscribe button. And like the video if you like the content and want to see more of it. And click the bell icon to be notified for future videos on my channel. Be safe in the world, guys. And I'll catch you in my next video. Peace.